Welcome back to SB Nation. I am Dan Rubenstein, and I am joined by Matt Ufford, Bomani Jones, Andrew Sharp, all of SB Nation. Let's talk Dwight Howard. What do we know about Dwight Howard as a human? What have we learned about Dwight Howard as a human? Is this fun for everybody watching from the outside?
That's all right.
I just want this to be over. I just want to live in a world where I don't have to think about where Dwight Howard's going.
That's pretty much everyone at this point. I think we're just ready to move on one way or the other.
And we're not. We got another year of this.
A whole year of Dwight Howard.
You ever met somebody that went to a school that had 200 people from kindergarten through 12th grade whose parents worked at the same school? Well, now you do, because it's Dwight Howard. And if you just say that and then walk away, I bet you people will be like, oh, okay, I get it. He wants to be cared for, wants to be concerned for. How he feels, he thinks matters a whole lot more than it does in real life.
Right.
I just don't know what I'm going to do.
He doesn't want to piss anyone off, too.
No.
That's the main thing. He wants to be popular in Orlando, and he also wants to play for a winner. And ultimately, that means he's going to have to piss some people off, but he's not ready to do that.
It's weird because you can definitely see that he lived in a bubble.
Yeah.
And that Dwight Howard is very much in the business of Dwight Howard.
Well, let me give you a little perspective on, like, I always talk about the school is important.
Right.
It's 5 minutes away from my parents' house.
Okay.
They've lived in that house since 1997. I didn't notice the school was there until like 2008. You know, that's just the kind of environment that he's from. Then he gets down there and he's such a big deal and they take care of him. He's played this nice guy role and everything else. And I get his legitimate dilemma. I want to be here. I can't get what I want here. Just shut up, man. All you have to do is be quiet, and this could have taken care of itself. But now I'm back in Orlando for another year. This is like the Brett Favre dilemma. You bring Brett Favre back, we're gonna do this next year.
Well, and it's the agent's job to tell him to shut up. I mean, that's the only reason you have an agent, is to handle situations like this.
I think you might have one or two more reasons to have an agent besides being told to shut up.
No. Your agent makes the money negotiating your contract.
Right.
He earns his money keeping everything going on the in-between. Because there's another contract negotiation coming soon. And now, Dwight, you got to go back to Orlando. You got to look Stanford. You got to deal with all these people now after all of this. And if I'm Orlando, first thing smoking, you're gone.
Yeah, is he worth it? He doesn't seem like he's worth it.
Not for them. Maybe for somebody else, but this is too much.
Well, and it's weird to say because he is like that elite level player, and at the same time, those are so rare, but he's still not worth it because of this headache. It's weird.
There's not a single player in the NBA that I would not trade head up for Dwight Howard, LeBron James included. I think he's that important.
Right.
And if I'm Orlando, you have got to go. This is just what it is. We can't do this
even
anymore.
without getting fair value back.
He's not good enough to win a title by himself.
You know what though? He wasn't good enough to win a title by himself in 09, but a couple things break differently, and that's a 3-2-3 series, and then we go from there. I mean, he's good enough where if you get him the ball inside and the other team doesn't have somebody that can guard him, he becomes unstoppable, and you pass it out, and that's how the Rockets won 2 championships.
But you need to shoot the lights out, which is what they did, and like you say, a couple things break differently. If they didn't shoot the lights out, there's no way they beat Cleveland that year.
That's true. With LeBron had the greatest series of all time.
Exactly.
We could probably discuss Dwight Howard and madness and what ifs till we're blue in the face, and Dwight Howard would probably like that because he likes Dwight Howard and people talking about Dwight Howard. But again, Matt Ufford, Bomani Jones, and the pinkest shirt wearing gentleman of them all, Andrew Sharp. This is SB Nation. Do subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Got flip-flops too.
Ooh.